Hi everyone and welcome along to today's video. So today I'm going to show you how to fit one of these. This is a smart thermostat, programmable for on and off times, and pretty good price too. Really good for fitting to combi boilers where you just need a straight switching link. Okay, it's a bit more complicated if you've got F&E systems. Now I'm going to show you how I'm wiring mine, but do please, if you are not confident with electrics, touch it whatsoever. Okay, get someone else in to do it for you, but I'm going to show you how to do this one quite easily. Now the reason I'm getting rid of my old one out there is because it's not gone wrong. I've got one very similar now I've had for 3 years, but it never was programmable in that you could tell Google to turn it on and off and such sort of things like that. That's all fine, okay, so it's good you could go out and when you were coming home set the heating to come on off by asking Google on the phone, and it would be nice when you got home, but you can never actually set it to come on and off at times. You have to have a separate programmer for that. So this kind of does away with the program a bit, if you like, because now I can program the heating through that. Well, this. Okay, so that's why this is going on, so let's get to it and get the old one off, shall we? Here then is my old one that's coming off. So I've lifted the front off. Okay, it's just unclips and falls down forward like that on that cable there, that link. I've undone the screw this side. It's come out, took it out. Now about to undo this one, then it will come out of the box. This is how it looks once you've undone the screws. You can pull it forward. Once the wires are off, obviously it just falls forward and you can take it away. Now this battery box here, as you can see, standard box, but it's not going to be wide enough to fit the new one in. Look, if I put it up to it, you can see the depth is not going to fit. So first hurdle on, first job, is that we now need to fit a deeper box, okay, to the front. So I've got one luckily in the garage. The important bit here then is the wiring. Okay, you have wet and dry contacts, as we call it. There are 4 ways to wire it. It says there that you can use it. Now I'm going to use the connect boiler only connection because I'm with a combi, so literally I'm just going to use the live and neutral on there and the switch 5 and 6 around the side there, and that just means I'm using the thermostat as a switch, as it were, literally to switch the combi boiler on when I want heat and to turn it off when it no longer requires any. Fitting of it is the same as the old one that came off. Alright, you can see that this back plate just lifts away like on the drawing there. Okay, and then you secure the back plate to the mattress. So pretty simple. So here we are, just screwing the last 2 screws up. The wires are in. I've showed you how they go in the diagram. I didn't want to bother showing you trying to get them in. My hands would be in the way, you wouldn't really see much. So they're in. I'm just doing the last screw up now, and then this just clips over the front. Right, we're all ready to go. Let's just switch it on, and there we are, all lit up. We can manually set things. You can see on the set button on the right there, we can manually set it down or up. So it's fully manual and programmable manual if you don't want to use Google or Alexa, but I'm going to use Google. We'll look at the app now then, shall we? Here then is the app you download from Smart Life there. I'm going through the procedure with the app. It's all fairly straightforward, simple stuff. Okay there, Mo, you want to get in on it? Okay, right, you want to watch while we do it. Okay, so what you get there is you get the temperature that the thermostat is set to, which is 17, and you also get the temperature, if you look up close there, what it actually is in the hall, the real temperature. So you can see the heat is not going to be on because it's only on 17. We can manually just do it now, just by clicking this over by your finger on the phone, and it will go. My finger's not very touch sensitive, so I've brought it up to there. Now the heating will switch on manual. The flame light has come on, okay, to indicate the boiler is fired. So other things we've got here, we've got obviously the power on and off. We've got mode here, fairly simple, manual program on holiday if we go away. Okay, that's fairly simple, isn't it? I'll leave it on manual for now. Child lock. Okay, the main one though is settings here, and this is the one we want to see, isn't it? This is the temperature sensor, calibration, all the kind of bits you need with a indoor temperature difference, external temperature difference, device state. Mainly the most important one though it's got to be down here. Okay, its program type is 5+2, program setting, and this is the one really, isn't it, because we want, say, the workday setting. There we have it. We can set it up for timed periods on and off, which is what my old app never had. There's also another one called a rest day setting, and there we are there, the times you can turn that on and off. Do we have a rest day though? I think they've long gone, haven't they? Let's try it out then. Hey Google, set the thermostat to 21 degrees.
Okay, setting the thermostat to 21 degrees.
And there we go, isn't that lovely? So now we've got our remote heating back. I think the best thing about this at all is when you're out for an evening and you come back to a freezing cold house, you know, it's just so horrible, isn't it? But if you can turn the heating on while you're out, via either the phone app or Google, it's great, and you come home to a nice warm house.